Hey folks, welcome back. After a little bit of a long weekend for me playing War Dogs, we got some good stuff from Tarkov TV. Now this was a weird one, I will admit. It started off really slow, and it was a very long Tarkov TV, but we did end up getting into a bunch of really good information for it. Now, as far as this video is concerned, if you're seeing that it's really long and you're freaking out, the recap isn't this long. The recap is like the first, I'll try to get done in 15-20 minutes. The last like 2 hours of it is just the podcast itself. Because BSG puts the podcast only on Twitch, the VOD gets deleted after like 3 months and then it's gone. There is no way to reference it. So we like to put it in the whole entire video at the end of the video here so that people can always go back and look at it if they want to. It's always saved forever on YouTube. That's the point. That's what we're doing. So the last bit of the video is just the podcast itself. So don't freak out. We're going to do the recap much shorter up front. Now, as far as what's in this, we got dates for all sorts of, we got pretty much months dates for everything for August, September, October, November, and December. All sorts of details for patches, content, everything's coming out. If you're in PvE, there's some great news coming for you guys. There's some stuff on the new seasonal stuff. There's arena stuff, everything. It covers the gambit. So we'll blow through it quickly, so you guys we have to sit through that 2 hour. I was laughing about it because we were on stream, and it was such a crazy deal. I had to go back and listen to it again, like I always do, just to make sure I get everything square and everything is accurate. So that's what we're doing now, and we'll get you guys plugged into it. So let's get into it. Okay, first up, they had a lot of talk about the season stuff and what we have coming up here soon. There are leagues coming up, and that's going to be in September. Now, the leagues are going to be something very similar to Arc Raiders, the way they do their trials, their weekly trials. The leagues are going to be the same kind of deal. You're going to get put into a group with 50 random people. You're going to compete in that group to be in the top 5 or 6. If you're in that, you rank up, and then there's rewards based on what rank you get, all that kind of stuff.
And players will have some kind of championship, and they will reach different ranks. And by obtaining these ranks, they will also unlock cool stuff. We won't show this cool stuff, but for the last one, for the top rank, they will receive that lower and upper from Black Division with shorts.
They showed us some screenshots of the various ranks and things. Again, if you've played Arc Raiders, it's going to be exactly like that system. Once we get more detail, we'll do an in-depth explanation here using what Tarkov has, so that we're not trying to meld Arc Raiders and confuse people. Now, they did leak some they gave us some cord breach stats that really surprised me. Nikita said that the player population is pretty much even across all 3 modes. 30% on PvE, 32 to 30% on PvE, PvP main profile, and cord breach.
It's like 32, 33, 30% each, and it means that PvP is alive. PvP season's also alive, but the most important thing is that we increase the number of people who plays PvP and PvP season. So people actually who played PvE went to check PvP season too, and this is quite cool.
Now, as far as I've noticed playing on the seasonal stuff, the cord breach stuff, we get into raids in like 30 seconds. The matchmaking's done in like 30 seconds. It takes maybe 90 seconds to get into a match, maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 on a scav. So it's quick. So there's quite a few people playing Tarkov, and it did split it evenly, which I didn't expect. I expected pretty much everybody to skedaddle out of the main profile and play seasonal for a bit and then migrate back to the main profile, but it looks like it's staying pretty steady. The most popular modifier was allergic. No surprise there. And the least picked was Safecracker, which kind of surprised me. Now, with Season 2, they've kind of heard a lot of the feedback, and it looks like they're going to get more aggressive and more crazy with some of the perks and modifiers. So, interested to see what those are going to be. Now, also with Season 2, they want to add in more rewards and some secret perks and obtainable perks and stuff like that. What that means exactly, I'm not totally sure. Maybe you play a task and you unlock a perk or something. I'm not quite sure. That's the only thing I can think of. So we'll have to wait and see what they cook up for that for Season 2, which will be in December. One interesting thing Nikita did bring up, though, right out the gate here for PvE, we're kind of going to jump around. The podcast jumped around a lot, and I'm going to try to, I tried to squish stuff together, but we're still going through it kind of in order. They're thinking about adding the ability for PvE only, to be able to buy Roubles for Tarcoins. Now, I saw some posts on social media saying, no, he meant you could buy Tarcoins with Roubles, and that's not what he said. Here, listen to what he said. We'll put the clip in. You can hear it for your own ears.
We want to add Roubles for Tarcoins, but only for PvE. So PvP is not an option, only for PvE. So guys, what do you think? PvE players will be alright for you to have an option to buy Roubles, in-game Roubles, for Tarcoins, but only for PvE. Not PvP, not PvP season, PvE only. Let's go. Share your opinion everywhere. We will see how you will respond and think, is it good or not?
So there it is, right there. He said, buy Roubles for Tarcoins. So this gets into that territory of, you could say pay to win, but if it's only on PvE, it doesn't really matter. Your play doesn't affect anything. PvE is isolated in its own world. If people want to spend real money to get Roubles in Tarkov, I guess go for it. I don't understand that because making money in PvE is super easy, but whatever. Now, we're going to get into where they talk about delays. Yes, there's delays here. And he prefaced this with an explanation that originally seasons were planned to not have perks, not to have the whole quest rework, the battle pass, or the leagues. None of that was intended for seasons, which, holy shit, what did they think seasons were going to be? Just wipes? Because without this other stuff, it would have just been not good. So thankfully they added all that. But unfortunately, they hadn't planned for that in their schedule. And so that means everything's delayed. So Scav Life DLC and the Clan Life DLC have been moved to 2027. That's all he said. I'm thinking early 2027 based on, he said the New Year's patch will include a task line leading to Scav Life DLC. So that tells me that your New Year's patch is going to drop. There's going to be some kind of task line we do that's going to be a lore thing that runs into Scav Life DLC. But I wouldn't expect that. I'm going to say March. My guess right now, and this is based on nothing other than just previous experience, I'm going to say March. If we were end of the year and they need a little bit more time because of seasonal and how much seasonal was delayed, I'm going to say Scav Life early March. We'll get better information once we get towards the year, but that's my guess right now. Also moved to next year was the overhaul of the night raid system. You know, they thought Nikita had talked in the past about night raids only having like 1% of the raids run are night raids. So they want to do stuff to make them more enticing. I don't know if, add better loot, better bosses, better things happen only at night to draw people into the night raids. Now, along with this New Year's patch that's going to lead to Scav Life, that's when the next season's going to drop. I guess that's kind of obvious. Now, he kept referring to the season patch, and as what we know right now, this season ends on December 7th. So we know that because if you come and look at the core breach thing, it's 118 days, 1 hour, 59 minutes. Not going to get a time zone. This works out to December 7th. So is there going to be like a 2 or 3 week gap? Hopefully 3 week, looking at that math in my head. A 3 week gap between season 1 and season 2? Possibly. I wouldn't think that's out of the realm of possibility. Or maybe they just extend this. Who knows? But those dates do not line up perfectly. Now, there was one little thing in here. You can go watch it at the back half of this. They did. It's been 10 years since they launched the alpha of the game. So they showed one of their original streams of it. And this is before Nikita learning English. So it's all subtitled. It's pretty funny to watch. And it's crazy to see how much has changed in the game. And honestly, how much is still the same, for better and worse. So it's just interesting to go see. And again, the end of the podcast, they did this little dev diary thing where they talked about how Tarkov got off the ground. And I think it's escaped a lot of people how Tarkov literally came from nothing. It was an indie dev with a small little team, grew to like 20 or 30 people, and then it blew up in 2020 and took off. From the sounds of it, this wasn't anything we really, I knew for sure. I hadn't seen anybody talked about it, but Tarkov didn't have any investors. They tried to get investors and nobody bid on it. So they created Contract Wars, and they used Contract Wars to generate the money to start Tarkov. And then Tarkov was going to be a web browser based game, but then it got too big and didn't work. So then it became a full game. It's interesting. You want to see it. It's the end, the very end. It's the back end of it. You'll see Nikita talking. If you use a little bar down at the bottom and drag over, you'll see Nikita. He's sitting in a white shirt, as a white shirt. He's sitting there talking in an interview format versus the Tarkov TV format. Okay, now August. This is everything for August, which is the current month. Yes, I know, but we're gonna go through this in dates. There is going to be another in-game event. Nikita was being coy, no further details. I don't know what it means. It's probably going to be something small. I wouldn't expect anything crazy, especially because we know the big events later this year. There's also going to be a Golden Coins streamer event on private servers. Now, I don't know what this is. I haven't seen anything about this, so I'm not sure what it means. I'm not sure if it's something that is an invite only, if it's open to all streamers. It's going to be some kind of advertising event for the game, obviously, but it's going to be interesting. We'll see what it is. I don't know if it's something somebody else is putting on, think like Pestile's Punishers that he used to do years ago, or who was it? I was on vacation when they did it, but one German guy did a competition that a lot of people had really positive things to say about. That's going to be that. So it's Golden Coins event part 1. There's going to be 3 parts to this. So part 1 is in August. September, we're going to get another streamer event called Hold the Point. It's going to be on Lighthouse and Woods, and it's going to be a scav horde event of some kind. And while this is a streamer-only event, they're actually using these things to test for sandbox features for everybody else. So streamers are going to be the guinea pigs. We're going to break shit. It's going to be miserable for us. Probably not. Probably be fun. But either way, they're using it to test some new some sandbox features for everybody else. Nikita didn't get any details of what that meant. I'm just repeating what he said. Also, September, and probably towards the end, based on the order that he went through, is going to be patch 1.1.5.0. And this is going to be the Lighthouse overhaul. We're going to get the BTR on Lighthouse, and the Lightkeeper access task chain is going to be overhauled. So let's go over the screenshots here real quick. Okay, so these are 4 screenshots of the Lighthouse overhaul. Obviously, this is right at the chalet looking down. All these walls are going to be new. This is going to make it completely different to transition and move around. Give nice, good, solid, hard cover and concealment. There's a new camp up here. There's another one back here we'll look at in a sec. This is across, obviously. This is the bear camp. There's a bear camp here now that's used part of the storyline. I don't know if this is going to be part of that or if this is something different or they're going to move it, but that's kind of where that's at. This is up above. Here's Blue Chalet right here. We call it Blue Chalet. This is the lower chalet, the little cooking shed. And this over this hill, like right down here, is that ravine. And then this is between the chalet and the little cottages, town, village, whatever you want to call it. And then here's water treatment. Now, as you can see, the mounted guns are gone. The rogues are going to be removed from water treatment plant, and this is going to be like a scav area, which probably also means the loot's not going to be really crazy in here anymore. I don't like this personally. I don't think they should not do it because I don't like it. I'm not saying that. I don't like it. I like the lore, the original lore of Lighthouse, and the water treatment plant being a fortification that the rogues built. It had higher end loot and military stuff. It made sense. Maybe they can work that into lore to make sense now, but this just being kind of abandoned and being Scav City, I liked it the other way around. But that's just my personal opinion. You're free to disagree and be completely right in your opinion. So we'll see how it plays once it comes out. Now, we're also getting the BTR on Lighthouse. So you're going to be able to, this is on the Northern Extract. We see him driving all over the place. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see where the stops are going to be, how his movement's going to work, getting around the rogues, all that kind of stuff. You can see him over here on the other end of the water treatment plant, driving through it. Let's see. This is him at the front of the water treatment plant, driving by. This used to be the front. This is where the AGS Rogan stuff was. I wonder if they're going to go to the landmines too, inside the water treatment plant, if they're doing that. Anyways, he's driving by there at night. And then here's him going through the village. And then one more all the way at the other end. And there might actually be a couple more near. Oh, there are. Okay. So this is him turning around. Did we get? Oh yeah. So there's just 6. So that is the Lighthouse rework, and it's gonna be here pretty quick. So that's the end of September into October now. We're gonna get patch 1.1.5.5. And this is going to be the PvE patch. So October, for all you PvE guys, this is what we're getting here. And there's going to be an in-game event for this. I don't think that's just PvE. I think that's everybody. But there's going to be an in-game event. No more details. But the PvE patch is going to include a prestige system now for PvE that has its own unique rewards specific to PvE, as well as Tarcoin rewards only for PvE. So prestige is going to be able to give you some Tarcoins or something like that. We'll see how that plays out.
So first of all, PvE prestige system with unique rewards.
Is unique.
And tar coins for completing prestiges. So you will be able to earn a little bit of tar coins in PvE prestiging. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think this is specific to PvE, but it might be. There's the refer a friend program is going to come in, and this is going to be one of those things where if you refer a friend, your friend gets some extra gear. That's what we've been told so far. I imagine there's going to be something you get for referring a friend. We'll just have to wait and see what they're going to do. It'd be weird if you don't, but your friend might get some more stuff if you refer him. It makes me think of kind of like Star Citizen system a little bit, but I hope it's not like that. Improvement to spawn mechanics and behavior for bots in PvE.
Improvements to spawn mechanics and bot behavior in PvE. Finally, you will receive something more advanced in terms of AI for the PvE.
Okay, so this is the big one. Anybody who's played PvE understands how frustrating it can be to do some of the kill PMC tasks, because bots, they spawn in silly spots, or they do stuff when they spawn that's really weird, and it doesn't give you a real true Tarkov experience. You always got to kind of play around with the silly AI does. So Nikita said this big overhaul's coming, so we'll have to wait and see what that means, what that partakes. Hopefully it doesn't make all the PMCs in PvE like Black Division, because the bots already have their own unique way you have to fight them compared to PvP or seasonal, just because of the server base versus being on your computer. We'll see how it pans out. I expect it to be pretty rough when it first releases, when it first hits everything, but then after it gets tuned and dialed in, it'll be better. Also, he didn't get any specifics here, but he said there's going to be a big batch of PvE quality of life improvements, and they'll give a list of those once they get closer to the patch release. And I suspect that's because they don't know what's actually going to make it or not. That's usually what it is. They've probably got a big list that they want to make it, but they're not sure what's actually going to make it by October. So once we get closer, we'll have a better idea, and we'll get a list of those for you guys. Big thing here is a fast reconnect feature. So we're all playing Tarkov. We all know what it's like if you get disconnected, whether it's your internet burps real quick or your power flashes, or you just have a bad connection to the server and it kicks you off. And it can take like 4 or 5 minutes to reconnect. It's awful. Well, here's an interesting system they just showed. Now, I will 100% agree that this is a demo. Who knows what the live version is going to be like? But you can see the ping jumps to 1700 up here, and that gets you booted from the server, right? So we'll see. I'm just fast forwarding here, so we see him get disconnected from the server. Okay, server connection lost. He gets kicked out, and then you get this return to raid screen, and he clicks on that, and if you count here, it's only about 10 seconds before it reconnects him back to the raid. Now, that's great and dandy on this demo, right? That looks fucking sweet and perfect and great on this demo. Is that what it's actually going to be? We'll just put it this way. I'll believe it when I see it. There's a lot of things that happen that are based on individual machines, internet, all of the other bullshit out there that's going to drive how long this takes. But even if it's 30 seconds or 40 seconds, that is so much better than the 5 minutes we have now. It will be so much better. Okay, also still in October. October is a crazy big month, which doesn't bode well. I think some of the stuff is probably going to slip into November, but we'll see. Technical patch 1.3.0. This is going to be the engine upgrade to Unity 6, and this is a big deal. Every single Unity patch Tarkov has done if you've been here for a while, you've seen me do this. I downplay it. I say, don't expect anything from Unity, the Unity 2021 upgrade or the 2019 upgrade. I don't even remember what they were. There was we've been through 3 Unity upgrades since I started playing. I've always downplayed them because it was always don't expect anything from them. If anything, expect things to be worse, which a couple of times they did get worse. This is different. We have actually had access of Unity 6 on the ETS, and we can talk about it because it's not fucking locked down anymore. The Unity 6 on the ETS plays way better. 15-20% better frames, especially on maps like Streets. That's a big deal. So we'll see. Excited for Unity 6, not just because of the better performance, but some of the other stuff Nikita talked. Render stack upgrade. I didn't go look up what that means. I'm not even going to pretend to know what that terminology is. That's what he used. But what he said is going to bring is DirectX 12 SR 4.0, and the eventual major visual upgrade to the overall game. That's what Unity 6 is going to allow them. So that's all good stuff. Also in October, the Golden Coin Streamer event part 2, whatever that's going to be. I'm sure we're going to get some details here pretty soon. The Halloween patch that is coming October, November. So figure end of October rolling in November. We're going to get the Halloween patch. That's going to be 1.3.5. And he's probably going to be zombies. He kind of played coy, but he's given a solid answer in the past about this Halloween event was basically going to be the last one they did, but bigger.
What exactly will be in Halloween? We will see, because I like the idea of zombies, of course. So I don't know. Maybe we will utilize the same approach. Maybe we'll do something else. It also depends on our free time, because all of the manpower will be diverted to seasons, actually, to the second season.
The catch there is that they're really busy right now doing stuff for season 2. So it might not get all the attention they wanted to give to it. Either way, even if we got the zombie event from 2 years ago back, I would be happy. I would be happier if we got something new, but getting zombies back, I think, would be a blast. It was a really fun week or two in the game. Labs open with zombies everywhere, and it was the only time in Tarkov history where players actually cooperated, and it wasn't because they wanted to, it was because they had to. Because if you tried to fight other players, the horde got you. It got you. And goddamn, I had some great runs on streets, surviving 100 kills on streets with zombies and shit. Man, it was fun. So that's that. Also November, probably end, is going to be the Golden Coin Streamer event part 3. Again, these are the private server events. I don't know anything about them. I haven't seen anything on them yet, so I'm in the dark like you guys are on what they exactly mean. But as soon as we know, obviously, I'll let you guys know. Rolling in December is going to be patch of 1.4, and that's going to be the launch of season 2. This is probably going to be the New Year's patch that Nikita keeps referring to. Now, does that mean it's going to be an actual New Year's? Does that mean it's going to be for Christmas? We don't know. I wouldn't put any dates on that. My guess right now would be the history, what we've seen for Tarkov, and it's going to be somewhere between Christmas and New Year's. So figure 27th, 28th-ish, maybe 29th. Those dates right there, those are where I'm going to plan around till we hear otherwise, as much as you can plan around it. But yeah, that'll be that for season 2. That's also going to be end of the line, which was supposed to be quarter 3, I believe. Now it's going to be the end of the year, which is fine. It sucks, but...
End of line location. It's huge, big location, full location available across all of game modes. It won't be... So it will be an introduction, like single player experience kind of thing. It will be like the introduction for it, but then it will be available as a big location, as a big raid location. New boss, Pavadir. Pavadur. Pavadur.
Это собака, что ли?
Собака Pavadur.
This is going to be a huge location. The introduction to this location is going to be a single player story enriched experience. Yay. So think like Icebreaker and stuff like that. But once you get through the lore after a short period of time, it's going to be turned into a regular raid location for PvP fight and stuff like that. It's not going to be this PvE grind out gear and loot Icebreaker deal. It's going to be an actual PvP map, which is great. It's going to be nice to have a new map on Tarkov. It's been a long time since we've had one. So a new addition, like a new PvP map. So a new addition is going to be very much welcomed. It's also going to have a new boss, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Pavadur. Don't know what it means, but I'm sure I'm assuming the boss is tied to that location. Nikita said there's going to be a new boss right after he said that. He didn't say it's part of that location inherently, but I think it's safe to assume that's what it's going to be. Now, the big one. This whole list here that we're about to go through about tipped me out of my chair. I had to go back and listen to it like 3 times because I thought it was bullshit, because it feels like it's coming out of nowhere. This is all stuff that I figured was backburnered and we weren't going to see for if ever, but for years if ever. But it's coming. First up is going to be teammate healing. Your ability to heal your teammates. Knockdown and reviving.
Teammate healing, knockdowns and revives, ability to drag an injured teammate, and ability to use medical items on other players.
What that means, I don't know. Don't freak out. Don't lose your minds yet, because we don't know what this is. But like, does this mean that like if somebody gets a black chest and gets knocked out, you can have a defib on you and you can bring them back to life? You know, are they permanently dead if they've got a headshot? You know, we're at it. We're going to get dragging of teammates. Again, using meds on other players. All of this stuff is very complex. Now, and what I'll say, and there's going to be a lot of you guys that roll your eyes at me at this because there's a lot of, I don't want to say there's a lot. There's a group of people in the community that only focus on the negatives. When you look overall at the stuff, mechanics BSG is added to the game, with exception of a few things here and there, they do a really good job of adding mechanics. We as a community get worried about when they're going to add something new. It's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And then when we get it, it's like, oh, okay, this ain't so bad, right? Think about vaulting, right? Vaulting's still kind of wonky. It does some weird stuff now and again, but it completely changed how the game played, and it works pretty good. I was expecting the first time I went to vault over something, I was going to get launched into space, and that's never happened. Yes, I've fallen through the mountain on woods once and some other weird shit, but overall, I feel like the BSG's intent, non-buggy side of things, but the intent of how they add mechanics and they do stuff fit really well because they have a pretty good vision for what they want to do. So I'm not too worried about this yet. Yes, I know this is a Pandora's box being opened up for Tarkov, and all the solo players are going to freak the fuck out because now it's like, well, he can just pick up his buddy. I killed him, and let's wait and see what it is before we render judgment, okay? Whether it's good or bad, I think it's going to be exciting. It's a change that I feel is important in multiplayer games where you play with friends, because we all know how much in Tarkov it sucks when you die and you're just sitting there. I mean, now you get to watch your buddy's screen at least, but most of us just hop on a scav and go run a scav raid or something, waiting for our buddies to get on a raid. And then everything gets disjointed and you're loading into a match and your buddy dies too. And then, anyways, we'll see what it brings. Other stuff coming, huge stuff. Animated magazine loading. This is great because this means we should be able to do other things while loading magazines. Right now, when you're loading a magazine, you're just sitting there packing a mag, right? There's a couple of goofy things you can do, like healing between and changing mags and stuff like that, animation canceling, all sorts of weird shit. Once we get the animated magazine loading, at least you're gonna be able to see your screen around you, hopefully. Basic GPS that's gonna be coming. That's gonna be to help new players find extracts and things from what we've been told in the past. New weapons and gear. Specifically the FAMAS and the G3 were mentioned. I would expect those to be behind the Season 2 Battle Pass. Just like the QBZ and the Type 20. What the hell is the Japanese? I've got one in my inventory. What's it called? Yeah, the Type 20. The Hawa Type 20 assault rifle. Both of those are behind the Season Battle Pass. I expect the G3 and the FAMAS to be behind Season 2 as well. There's also going to be the new preset boxes for loadouts. Reworked raid load-in tips, which, I mean, those have been the same for years. Great, I guess. Good for new players. I don't really give a shit about that personally, but it is something that needs to be updated. And then squad size reduced to 4 players. And
squad size will be reduced by 4 players. We already said, yeah, that squad size will be decreased.
This is the one, I don't get this. I don't understand. 5-player squads are not an issue in the game, in my opinion. They are very rare. They are absolutely fucking chaotic. I don't know if you've ever run a 5-man. It's misery. It is misery. 4-mans can be managed, but are still rough. A 5-man, fuck that. And anybody who says otherwise is full of shit. I don't care how good your comms are. 5-mans are just, there's too many people to keep track of. Somebody's always going to die either to a team kill or because they thought they were looking at their friend and it was a bad guy. It's just 5-man's how they work. So again, I don't understand why they're reducing it. It doesn't really matter all that much other than for such a small portion of the player base. I just wish they wouldn't get rid of it. But down to 4 players, squad size, max squad size 4 players. Okay, now for the arena stuff. Well, we got a new battle pass for arena. Labs tactical map is going to be with that. So it's a new battle pass, and the new tactical map is going to be labs. There you go. And there's going to be a ton of cosmetics. They showed us tons of pictures of stuff. I'm not even going to get into that. I know it's cool. If you like arena, great. But I'm not going to go through and show you 75 pictures of all the potential shit that's going to be a battle pass that most of the player base isn't even going to touch, at least as of right now. The one thing that could change that is what they're doing to Blast Gang. So they're finally going to bend the knee to the CSGO system. And Blast Gang is going to get a CSGO buy economy, in-game economy, in-match economy, if you will, where you buy stuff as you play. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how it feels. They seem to be excited about it, which is great. I'll play it obviously when it comes out, but Arena is still one of these things that its biggest weakness is it has a small player base. The game can't shine. The game can't really do what it needs to do because it doesn't have a big, healthy player base to it. So it's literally matches. You've got matches where you've got literal pro level players mixed in with average Timmies that play, they're just over there to get their GP coins and get their ref tasks done. And they don't even give a shit about Arena. They don't know anything about the maps. They're lost. They're playing with standard kits, and all of that's mixed together, and it makes for a pretty shitty experience for a lot of people involved. So that's a product of just not enough players. I don't know if they're going to be able to fix that. Now, we get into the community stuff. There's a lot of community questions here. Somebody mentioned that they want to be able to break locks, the new locks with a crowbar. Nikita said he was a good suggestion. I wouldn't expect anything on it soon, not unless somebody takes it up as like a side project, because they've got a lot. They're really busy. Complaints about nerfed loot on labs and icebreaker, and Nikita said they did it on purpose to slow progression. They're going to bring all of the loot back up later, but right now it's just turned down, and that is what it is. That's not changing. Weapon skill mastery needs something special. He agreed to that, but it's, again, this is the stuff. They seem to be really, really busy at max capacity, if you will, getting ready for season 2 and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff they want to do, but are we going to see it? Even that big list of shit I listed, it's a big question mark if we're going to see that by the end of the year or not. I bet some of those features that they said get cut. I say cut, get pushed into 2027. The next one was about a skill buff in PvP, the main game. Nikita said there might be a small one, but he says the main game is designed to be played slow and last a long time, years even. So don't expect any big PvP boosts anytime soon. Skill boosts for PvP main. The battle pass document rates have been increased, and they will continue watching it and maybe increasing them more. They said they acknowledged that they were low, and that Nikita mentioned a bug the other day. I personally haven't had a hard time finding them. When I go look for them, I can max out for the day pretty quickly. 3 or 4 a raid is not too hard to do, but I know that's me. You guys are probably not all the same, especially if you can only run 2 raids a day. So we'll see. They buff. I don't think there's anything wrong with buffing them up. You can't run through them because they've got the 25 a day cap on the seasonal stuff. So it's not like you have to really worry about. They have to really worry about people running through the battle pass too fast. So yeah, I think they should be turned up. I think that's a silly thing to not do. Weapon skins from Arena. I think this is from Axel. Asked this. We were supposed to be able to unlock all these weapon skins in Arena and then use them in Tarkov, and then it never happened. And there is no update for it. It seems they really want to do it, but it seems like it's a huge technical hurdle, and it's just a back burner. So put a tag on that, or of sometime in the far future, which sucks, but it is what it is. They want to add more dramatic and impactful perks for season 2, which is good. I want them to go crazy. I want them to break shit, go bedlam with it. I think that's what they need to do to make it more interesting and keep it interesting, which is fine. So we'll see what they have planned for season 2. Now, the mobile team, they've got a team built for mobile app work. They're starting from scratch. Now, we've been hearing them talk about building a mobile app for Tarkov, I think for like 4 years now. I think 2022 was when we first heard about it. It might have been even 2021. And they were outsourcing it, and I guess that didn't work out. Don't expect a companion app anytime soon, because they want to build it in-house, and they're just getting things set up to start doing it. Axel also asked about Black Division being permanent in the PvP main after the seasonal content leaves. Nikita seemed like that's pretty much going to happen, which I think is a good thing. I think Black Division run around in the game is interesting. Just don't make them to where they get in the way too much for people that don't want to fight them. Want to add delayed footage to review a raid. So this is kill cam, if you will. We heard about this in October of 2024 at TwitchCon. Nikita mentioned this, some kind of raid review system. This is spinning out, like I said, of the watching your buddy's camera system. He still doesn't like the idea of it because it breaks immersion. It's not realistic, blah, 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 blah. But he seems to be tipping his head and just acknowledging that the player base wants it. They want to be able to review their raids after the fact. So we may see it. The fact that he talks about like that doesn't mean means to me that there probably hasn't been hardly all that much work done onto it, but we'll see if it's out there somewhere in the near future. Muzzle devices removing flash, something they're going to work on and make better. Like there's a lot of muzzle devices in the game that should have giant fireballs in front of them, but there are a lot that their entire design is to remove the flash or make the muzzle flash more manageable from a shooter's perspective. So hopefully we actually get there. Now, there were a shitload of questions. Nikita, there was a bunch he wanted to answer, but he didn't have time to do it. So he is going to do a separate Q&A from all the questions that poured in from Twitter, because there's too many to review during Tarkov TV. So if you asked a question and it didn't get answered, don't get too upset. It seems like Nikita saw a lot of questions in there he wanted to answer. So he's going to work with the guys, the PR team, I don't know even what you call it, the community, the CMs and stuff like that, community managers, to get something out there in a Q&A format for everybody. But that's it. It looks like I went longer than I wanted to. This is probably going to be like 30 minutes, 35, depending on how it gets cut down. But that's it. That's the recap of it all. We'll play the rest of the podcast. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Hope it shortened your day a little bit. Don't forget that like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. See you.
Hello-ski. Hello-ski. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Задержка вообще конская просто, пипец. Yes? Alright. Yes. Очень большая задержка. Как мы боролись с задержкой? Никак?
Сейчас уже никак, мне кажется.
Okay, guys, hello. Welcome to Tarkov TV stream. Cord Bridge Special Edition. Season 1. Да, кальяны, Федор, курнули кальяна, и пошло-поехало как-то все. I am here with Дамирка. Дамирка. В тумане, короче, ты, да? А ты убрал? Посвети лазером в потолок. Очень круто. Все, можно убирать.
Спецэффекты.
Давай, все, убирай. Okay, we're all here for some information, I guess, for something. Usually on that kind of podcast we show and share different kind of stuff, like materials, information, current status, and all of that. And as you all know, we launched the first season in an EFT called Cord Bridge Season. Cord Bridge Season 1. It's about the Black Division. The Cord Bridge is a code name for the Black Division operation. Cord is like the code name for Tarkov. And bridge is like bridge some cord, yes. And this is all about. So we have our Black Division around, and we have the whole different seasonal character now. So we can actually play.
No.
Подожди. You can actually play with your seasonal character, and you can play PvE, PvP, and also seasonal PvP. And this is quite cool. And actually, we just want to share a quick walk through how it actually looks in game for those who didn't check that. Ну да, что сразу же все сделаем. So this is like this is the fresh account created for that special purpose. This is the amount of languages we have in the game. It's a pretty big list actually. And yeah, here it goes. So we have different accounts profiles to select: the PvE zone, PvP zone, and the PvP season. And you can check all of the additional information here and select and play it. And the whole season also is not only about the modifiers that we will show later on the screen, but also we have achievements, we have seasons, battle pass, and we have leagues, and information about leagues we will give it a little bit later during that stream. And yeah, go ahead, click this button. Подожди, а у тебя вообще будет создаваться что-нибудь? Модификаторы выбираться? Okay. So you select your main character, I mean your PvP seasonal character. Okay. You can select the face. Все равно этого не видно, но он там скрыто. Ага. Непонятно какой ник. So yeah, here goes. This is the. Actually, let me. Где мышка? Куда мышка делась? Подождите секундочку. У нас монитора слишком много. Вот так вот сделаем. Сейчас, секундочку. Чик. Ага. So every single season will have two different modifiers. It's not like common modifiers, it's actually mistranslated. It's like the main modifiers or master modifiers. These modifiers will be for everyone on during the season. So it's no insurance at all. It's handyman, item crafting, item, I've crafting, item, блин, я уже нахрен... Сегодня был очень долгий день, ребят, просто жопа. Item crafting time is reduced by 50% and crafting skill starts at level 51. So you experienced craftsman. Seasoned PMCs, your character gains 25% more experience. And armor shortage is basically trader across Tarkov are experiencing an armor shortage. There will be a lack of armor. And the Black Division will be everywhere. There will be a chance of them to spawn on every location. And the most important thing is not most important, it's one of the important things, is no finding rate for hideout. It will be easier for you to build up the hideout. Press next.
Вау, интересно.
Yes.
О, тут вот сейчас надолго.
Okay, this is the list of your personal modifiers. You need to select negative and positive modifiers and to build your stack of perks. It's like Project Zomboid or RPG kind of style, different modifiers. And I have a statistics, by the way, of current season. So first of all, right now we have the player base is split. Oh, как правильно говорить? Splitted или split? Ты же англичанин?
Я...
Splitted. It's splitted on more or less the same amount of people, percentage of people playing PvE, PvP, and PvP season. So it's somewhere around those numbers. It's like 32, 33, 30% each, and it means that PvP is alive. PvP season's also alive, but the most important thing is that we increase the number of people who plays PvP and PvP season. So people actually who played PvE went to check PvP season 2, and this is quite cool. Regarding the modifiers by popularity, how do you think which one the most picked one? So we have pretty long delay on the stream. It will be hard for me to just say wait for it. But I can tell that the most popular modifier is allergic. So allergic is. Can you select the allergic? Where is?
Allergic. Чем так быстро? Вот.
Ну выбирай его нафиг.
Oh, yes.
So allergic is basically one of the like three random items from provision, consumables, provisions or medical category. You will be allergic to them. So this is quite interesting, and you don't know the actual. It will be purely random. So the next one is polydipsia или polydipsia. Мы не будем, конечно, их выбирать все самые популярные, но хотя бы посмотрим. Hydration is consumed 15% faster. And the least picked one modifier is safe cracker. Это, кстати, может быть позитивный тоже, на самом деле. Да. Safe cracker.
Yes.
Mechanical keys have the 25% chance to not to lose durability when used. So all of that statistics we get from the current season. Again, we just started it. I think it's 1 week or something after we uploaded this big patch. So we will get all the statistics and we can change modifiers later. Not for this particular season, but most likely for the next one. We'll see. And we will change it. And we will add more to the modifiers later. And it will be pretty cool. And the whole idea behind seasons is, again, to have the big like master main modifiers that will change the gameplay more. So we received a lot of suggestions and a lot of feedback. Аккуратнее с ножом, потому что его лишний раз не трогать. Это не нож, кстати,
Извините.
это напечатанный съедобный инструмент. So each season will have more or less how to say it? Блин, как сказать, чтобы модификаторы будут сильно влиять. They will influence more to the actual gameplay, because we received a lot of feedback that you guys need something that will change the gameplay. So so this is the plan for the next season for sure. Дай посмотреть. Непонятно. У нас вообще модератор есть в чате?
Есть.
Там просто один и тот же какой-то нехороший человек пишет одну и ту же какую-то фигню, мне он надоел вообще.
Модераторы. Модерируйте.
Он этот придурочный какой-то вот все долбит и долбит. Ладно. Ну что, выбери какие-нибудь.
Ну, выбрал вот, которые самые популярные 3 я выбрал.
Окей.
Будут.
Next.
Вот они.
Okay, yeah. So you select the perks. You need to have like the balance of them. Your points needs to be how to call it, higher or lower or equal 0. Там больше или меньше нуля должно быть.
Должно быть больше нуля.
So it needs to be more than 0 to start, and you need to accept that.
Ой, ее сейчас же будет обучающая миссия.
Yeah, and there
Я буду
goes.
играть прям?
Да, играй прям что, нормально.
GMPC. Ладно, чтобы звучок был игровой.
And there it goes. So you play the game with your own perks, with seasonal modifiers. You can. Мы, кстати, не показали еще. We will show later the battle pass and all of that, and we will talk more about.
Но в игре он будет доступен после обучающей миссии.
Yeah, you need to complete the tutorial mission and all of that.
Смотрим трейлер, да?
Трейлер? Да, посмотрим, пусть будет.
Мы же можем что-то комментировать еще.
Можем. Ну,
Охуенный трейлер.
не хочется. Устал я уже от этого всего, блин. Весь день сегодня ношу, блин, как больной. Звука нет, говорят.
Давайте еще добавим.
Да его нужно побольше, на самом деле, мне кажется.
Ну, как мне сказали, я чуть-чуть и добавил.
Ага. By the way, the drops enabled right now. Usually on the Tarkov TV Live we have codes, but right now we have drops enabled, so yeah, there won't be any codes to that. Короче, у нас какая-то очень долгая появилась задержка. Раньше такой не было вообще, реально. И
Ну,
мне
да.
это не нравится. То есть это прям, тяжело с чатом
надо
работать.
после джустайма что-нибудь, может пофикситься.
Не пофиксится, скорее всего. Ну окей. Тихо очень, говорят.
Да,
Давай еще, блин.
And even the government authorities no longer had a full picture of what the corporation was doing within Tarkov's borders.
Может, скипанем туда?
Eventually, a team of
Да скипай нафиг.
investigators was sent to the local headquarters to search the building.
Ага. Окей. Ты сможешь заспидранить ее быстро?
А?
Заспидранить сможешь ты?
Насколько?
Ну, в смысле, быстро пробежать по
Конечно.
туториалу. Ну, все.
Сейчас отряхнусь только. Ой-ой-ой. Рэп песня.
Даже не знаю, просто, я даже не знаю, что тут можно прокомментировать. Играем в игру. Фикс сборок будет, кстати. The presets, weapon presets, broken presets will be fixed as soon as possible. You guys are already working on that. So, don't worry.
Больно в ноге.
So you let Damirka complete the first mission. And yeah, we'll be good to go. отлично. А ты... А, ну да, ты уже в туториал фиг умрешь.
Дробовик вариант.
Подличности не надо? Или пофиг?
Какая же чувствительная мышка. Поел? Извините, я не могу так. Вот извините, вот немножко вот контролса надо вот.
Мне кажется, это все... Нифига там. Это что за звуки такие? Это так компьютер разгоняется?
Ну, видимо, да.
Нифига себе вообще. Просто
Мощный машина.
мощно.
А,
Guys, I see all your questions and we will answer them hopefully in the end of the stream, because I also have the list of questions from Twitter. I will answer that too.
ладно.
У нас, кстати, FPS просаживается на стриме, но я смотрю, у тебя все нормально.
Нету стабильной бегу. Подожди, братан, я перезаряжаюсь. Ты тоже перезаряжаешься?
Я помню, раньше тебе, кстати, микрофон еще даже вешали зачем-то. Окей. He did it. Okay, so after you completed the tutorial mission, you can continue playing as you played it on Vibe. So PvP seasonal character. It's basically wipes with additional perks and with additional stuff you can unlock during the season. Покажи, что там есть. So yeah, we have battle pass here. You will have to collect special items, docs, like secret documents. They spread around different location, and you can unlock different kind of stuff. And also you have seasonal rewards. Ну, проматывай это все. Да.
Такие вот там красивые штуки.
Можешь, короче, потыкать. That's different levels of it, so a lot of different stuff. And as you, some of you mentioned, noticed that some of the apparel, some clothes, they are missing in the battle pass. It's because they will be in leagues and ratings. So leagues is the whole different thing. And I will invite our game designer Mikhail, and he will explain more about leagues and when they will be and how exactly will they work. So yeah, покажи seasonal rewards. Show the seasonal rewards too.
Шо.
Seasonal rewards. Кликни.
Где?
Наверху, да, вот. Yeah, it's also like additional rewards that you need to achieve by completing some quests and reaching levels. Yeah, different gear from Black Division, because it's Black Division themed season.
Хватит добавлять меня в друзья.
Да, тебя добавляют друзья?
Бесконечно.
Понятно.
А потом вот лиги появятся на потом.
Yes. So we need to позвать Мишу.
Давай его после Джустайма позовем.
Слишком рано уже ставим. А чё?
Там просто...
Хотят сделать, чтобы побыстрее все было?
Нет, сейчас скажу. Какое-то. Там вот картинки такие красивые.
Их не поставили, не кинули сюда?
Ну, скорее всего, нет.
Поэтому
после.
Okay, подожди. Yeah, we have stuff to show, of course. Some videos, some screenshots and all of that. But I wanna continue on the leaks and everything. We have special screenshots, but it's not there yet. So let's switch back for quick juice time. For 2 minutes, we will get the screenshots and we will show the leak screenshots and we'll explain how the leaks will be working. and they will be available pretty soon. So please don't go. Stay with us, and we will return shortly. Я тебя еще видел где-то Just Time, я не понимаю. Где он? Его просто нет.
Yes.
It's because I quit drinking, they removed Just Time. Ну что, где Джустаймович, Джустаймов? Его нет, просто его нету, Джустаймов.
Ну, все, мы же не пьем.
Да, а что тогда включить?
Ну, какую-нибудь паузу там, что-нибудь там.
Тут стартинг, сун, заглушка, заглушка. Okay, guys, we will be back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. Here, Mikhail from Game Designers team. He actually responsible for a lot of stuff related to seasons and also arena, by the way. So, okay. Can you ты можешь говорить по-русски, я буду переводить.
Давай.
Can you explain a little bit about the leagues? So first of all, I have this picture.
Окей. В общем-то, мы вводим систему лиг. Это система для обычных игроков, которые будут соревноваться между собой за ранги. И получая эти ранги, игроки будут получать существенные награды.
Okay, so first of all, we're implementing the seasonal system and players in the season only... Все, бля, уволен нахрен просто вообще.
Это, если что, не я же, да, уволен?
Да. And players will have some kind of championship and they will reach different ranks. And by obtaining these ranks, they will also unlock cool stuff. We won't show this cool stuff, but for the last one, for the top rank, they will receive that lower and upper from Black Division with shorts.
Yeah.
Okay. So here goes how it looks. I will be looking in the... How it will be looking in the game.
Ну, короче, игроки собираются в когорты или группы по 50 человек, и раз в неделю они соревнуются между собой за то, чтобы попасть в топ из этих 50 человек.
Okay.
Соревнуются по опыту, который они набирают.
Okay, so every week people will form groups of 15, totally random, but those who actually participate in the season, right? Те, кто участвует в сезоне.
Да,
каждый
только
неделю.
участвуют в сезоне.
Yeah, only those who participate. Every week they will... Как соревноваться? Нет. Очень простое слово, я забыл. Соревноваться. Соревнование, competition.
Competition, да.
They will compete with each other or something, yes. Кто-то написал Trash System. Да, блядь, иди ты в жопу вообще. Вот реально. Вам ничего не знать. Чего вы приходите на стрим и пишете всякое говно? Сами бы лучше что-нибудь сделали, бля. Я сейчас закончу стрим. Они не ведут себя некрасиво.
Самое главное, что это система для обычных игроков. То есть не получится так, что чуваки просто выносить будут всех.
So this the thing is that system is for all the players. It's not like for some kind of special players or something. And every week the group will be regathered, and you need to compete with and earn the experience and the rank in that and level up in those ranks. And this is the main thing about it. Что, можно что-то еще сказать по этому поводу?
Да, в общем-то, нет. Главное, что хочется, чтобы все поучаствовали и каждый мог получить награду. Не как раньше у нас в таблице лидеров было.
Okay.
Это самое главное, от чего мы отталкивались.
So the main thing is that all of you can participate and all of you can receive the rewards and the top rewards and everything. So we will have a chance to receive it, and it will be сколько? Еще 7 more special rewards for that based on
нет,
rank.
6.
Six of them. Okay. So yeah, this is the ranked system, and when it will be available?
Я думаю, что в начале сентября.
At the early September, we will launch this league system. It will be only for Court Bridge season, and this is it. So this is what we wanted to say about the league system. Мы будем тебя тут держать?
Да,
до
что
арены?
ты... Не, я могу что-то еще рассказать. Или давай про арену расскажем.
Давай, а что ты хотел бы еще рассказать? Давайте переключимся снова на трансляцию с... Да, давай, сейчас. Let's switch back to... Блин, мне бы тут разобраться с этим, с компьютером. Компьютерович. So, as I mentioned, Mikhail is one of the responsible guys who worked on the seasons, and he actually invented all of the perks and all the modifiers. And I must say, it will be more than that in the next season, 100%. And your feedback is quite important, that we can actually alter or balance things, and we can actually have more of the perks later on in the next season. And it will be secret perks and obtainable perks, and you can actually build your seasonal character and replay it with different kind of effects. So this is our goal, to create the unique experience with each season. Что хочешь сказать?
Да, во-первых, про лимиты и про количество на картах. Я играю сам, я вижу, как многие комментарии, я вижу, что не хватает документов, и мы постепенно повышаем количество документов так, чтобы каждый мог нормально их полутать. Это самое главное, что типа все услышаны, я вижу, я сам играю, понимаю, что мало, увеличиваем и будем увеличивать до того состояния, пока я сам не буду лутать достаточное количество документов.
Для себя.
Okay, so Mikhail said that he plays seasons 2 right now, and one of the things that needs to be mentioned is the amount and quantity of these secret documents, and they will be increased in quantity and in chance, because as long as Mikhail will find them by himself more often. So this is the goal also for us. Что еще?
Да, в общем-то, по сезонам, наверное, все. Самое главное, что слышим всех. Зубная паста. Зубная паста меня волнует.
Okay, so we guys, the most important update you want this year, more than the release of the EFT, is the consumable toothpaste. And we decided that we will divert 25 engineers to that, and we will make this update especially for you. It will be DLC. It will cost $250, and will be called Toothpaste Life. And you will see the unique animations, and we will have famous Hollywood actors. We will record all of that, 20 different animations by different guys, and it will be the most important update in the history of Tarkov. So please hold tight. It will be called Toothpaste Life, and thank you very much for coming. Goodbye.
Зубная паста будет съедобной.
Что, по арене расскажем тогда?
Подожди, у меня арена тут еще не скоро.
Ну, тогда я могу пойти, а потом позови. Или...
Давай я к тебе еще раз позову.
Давай.
Ты только в другом костюме придешь? We are not saying goodbye to Mikhail. He will come back for arena news. Thank you, Mikhail.
Переоденься во что-нибудь красивое.
Переоденься во что-нибудь красивое. Ждем тебя обратно. Кто-то мне налил... это гранатовый сок. Кстати, this is the pineapple. Pomegranate. Короче, гранатовый сок. Никакой водки тут нет. Это чисто сок. Потому что, как я уже сказал, я бросил пить. Чувствую себя прекрасно. Прекрасно.
Верим.
У меня вот тут все залито.
Ну тут сок гранатовый.
А ты будешь еще показывать какие-нибудь приколы?
Магазин хочешь показать?
Да. So yeah, one of the most important things. One of the important thing is that we have expansions shop right inside in the game for Tar coins. You can actually find Tar coins in the game, and this is quite cool because you can save for something. And also, if you subscribe to my Twitter, you can sometimes I've just give away some Tar coins and all of that. So it's a cosmetic shop basically. Most of the positions are like cosmetics, all the uppers and lowers and all of that. It's centralized here, and you can buy stuff here. There will be much more interesting and cool stuff. And I have a.
можно еще...
And you can buy documents to save the time in current season. Again, everything is optional. It's not a mandatory. Thank you very much. God bless. Live long and prosper.
Схрон можно расширить на 80.
You can expand your stash and all of that.
До свидания. Спасибо за покупку.
And I need to say that, guys, I need your opinion. Надо было, кстати, картинку взять. Она же была. I need your opinion on a thing that we wanna add to the expansion hub store. We wanna add Roubles for Tar coins. but only for PvE.
Я
So-
хочу в PvP.
PvP is not an option, only for PvE. So, guys, what do you think? PvE players will be alright for you to have an option to buy Roubles, in-game Roubles, for Tarcoins, but only for PvE. Not PvP, not PvP season, PvE only. Let's go. Share your opinion everywhere. We will see how you will respond and think, is it good or not. I think it's quite useful for those who wanna save some time, after all. Because we have suggestions that can we have an option to just unlock everything for PvE? Because I don't want spend a lot of time. I don't have free time. I just want to unlock everything and just experience all of the stuff you did for Escape from Tarkov. And who knows? Maybe we'll do that later. Just unlock everything. I don't know. Okay. What else? What else? So first of all, actually, I wanted to start it with that. Ты, кстати, можешь, ты можешь просто.
Может, показываю красиво.
У меня по плану, мы работаем по плану. We go as planned. So, updated plans. We will update the roadmap. We had the roadmap before, and we need to update it because we are quite packed with all of the stuff that we planned and we already did for seasons. Because first of all, seasons were planned and were designed like some simple thing, without perks, without everything, just a wipeable seasonal character, and that's it. We didn't plan to add the full perk system, additional quests, additional battle pass, leagues, and all of that. So it actually increased the time of development this year, and that's why we spend a lot of time to that. And most importantly, we still need to do fixes and to add like leagues and all of that. So we altered the plans for this year. And a couple of sad things that I want to share with you guys is that Scav Life DLC and the Clan System DLC will be moved to the next year. Unfortunately, we don't want to bring in unfinished DLCs because we want to make them really good because we have a huge plans, the whole like different subsystems to two DLCs. It will be two different DLCs, Clan and Scav Life DLC. And we want to make it right. We don't want to give you some limited functionality and all of that. So we decided to take more time on that. But New Year's patch will include special task chain leading to the Scav Live content. So it will be at least something that will ground a little bit and add a little bit more details towards the Scav Live DLC.
Опа.
Кидают какие-то, получается,
Это
приборы.
только мы видим.
Да?
Она забанена сразу.
Да? Жалко. And also we moved the major overhaul of night raids. We pushed it to the next year. Everything else planned. So hopefully everything will go right. Because again, spend a lot of time to the seasons, and most importantly, we already started making the next season. That will be this year too on the New Year's patch. And also it will have new stuff, new content. Maybe new mechanics, like more lore expansion, more narrative stuff, and all of that. New enemies, even new location, new boss. So it's a lot of stuff to do this year, and we just don't have free hands, and we don't have capacity to make the two DLCs. So, о чем у нас тут вообще есть? Я забыл. Я забыл. Sorry, I forgot about pretty important moment of Tarkov history. Just some days ago, we had a 10 years anniversary of Escape from Tarkov Alpha launch. And we actually made a short video from that first Alpha stream with subtitles. It's in Russian, but with subtitles. It was so cool to see it, and I will switch it on just to bring up the nostalgia, how it was more than 10 years ago, more or less 10 years ago. So yeah, let's watch it. It's short, but it's pretty cool. А где он, блин?
А где?
Вот он. Let's go. Рядом со мной сидит Киба, знаменитый Киба Александр Ковальчук. Он у нас тоже стример на самом деле. Он и часто очень говорит, что он не хочет вообще работать, он хочет быть стримером и блогером и хипстером заодно.
Всем привет, пацаны!
Вот, да, говорим микрофон, вот этот вот супер дорогой микрофон за 2000 рублей. Соответственно, мы сейчас в данный момент находимся на локации. Это третья сценарная локация, рабочее название, которое называется By the Factory. Это типа около завода, околозаводская локация. Вот, конкретно участие в этом непосредственно сессии принимает наша дев-команда в лице Жорика. Жору, наверное, не будет слышно, или будет?
Не, можем его включить? Не надо.
Не надо, да, не надо. Мы сейчас пойдем непосредственно туда дальше, посмотрим как вообще там, что там будет за мостом. Я вообще гениально веду стримы, мне кажется. Вот.
Если дети рядом с вами, отправьте их играть в игрушки.
Да. Вот, ну чё, давайте, веселей, бодрее.
Я не хочу склеиться в самом начале стрима.
Да нам же здоровье на четверенье. Можете, в принципе, устроить поножовщину. А, все, я забыл, что Жора же в нашей команде, точно.
Скажи, пусть Жора идет на разминирование.
Что это значит?
Пусть его склеивают, а не меня.
Жора, ты живой? Ну мы покоцаны, но живы. Нам на проходную надо.
Давай, Жора, отходим.
Жора, да, нереалистичный персонаж. Включите Жору, просит. Киба отстреливается у угла здания. Киба, может ты уйдешь уже, пожалуйста, из общаги этой? И не надо так на меня смотреть. Yeah, that was the first stream. I actually forgot everything about it, and it was quite cool for me to just to replenish these thoughts that how it was, and it was pretty cool. 10 years ago, we were kids. It was so long time ago, and 10 years ago, we are here sitting in comfortable chairs and speaking different
У меня за эти
words.
10 лет двое родилось.
Да?
Два кота.
Два кота родилось на мирке. Okay. Actually, I need to check what we have more. We have 100. Oh.
Да? Вот это прям.
Да, но только где их показывать, мне не сказано.
Big Dicks.
Okay, so our plans for August. In-game event. I'm not certain which one exactly. Golden Coins streamer event on private servers.
Whoa.
Sounds interesting. September. Streamer event Hold the Point, where players will have to defend against the large number of scav waves on two locations, Lighthouse and Woods. Again, we're testing those mechanics to add them in Sandbox, and I won't tell more about it. So, patch 1150, Lighthouse gameplay overhaul, BTR on Lighthouse, reworked Lightkeeper access task chain, and the league system, which we explained already. And I have a couple of videos regarding that. So first of all is BTR on Lighthouse. It's not a video. It's not a video, just a screenshot. One single screenshot actually. It's BTR on Lighthouse.
Ну там еще это переработка Lighthouse.
And we have Lighthouse rework.
Там их несколько должно.
Да, но они не переключаются, видишь? Я не вижу, что они переключаются. Как их переключать?
Один, значит. Да.
Тоже один? Ну да, получается он один. А как переключать? Нет никаких стрелочек. Стрелочки, так? Все, окей, спасибо.
Клавиатурный.
Мы нубасы.
Мы не стримеры.
Мы не стримеры, да. So this is the Lighthouse rework screenshot. The rework is pretty big and huge. The whole water treatment facility will be left. There won't be как отступники? Rogues, not rogues. Rogues, yeah, я уже все нахрен. Rogues over there, so it will be inhabited with typical scavs, and rogues will be moved on different location, sub-location in the lighthouse. So This location, the whole water treatment facility is reworked and it will be easily explorable now. Additional routes, additional points to check, and again, just to enrich the gameplay on a pretty complicated location, which is Lighthouse is. БТР, кстати, может там еще скриншоты есть БТР? Давайте проверим. Я теперь переход не могу сделать. Как-то он там... вот так типа мне говорили. Оп. Обожаю ОБС. ОБС топ вообще. Да, точно. Действительно. We have more screenshots of BTR on Lighthouse. Вот он ночью. Вот он днем.
Едет.
Вот он едет. Вот он едет еще. Паркуется. Вот он парковался у Макдака.
Потом по второму
кругу поехал. Снова тут заехал туда же, да, такой. Снова повернул на этом же повороте. И вот он снова здесь.
Красивый маяк.
Вот он снова здесь. А еще, кстати, есть интересный у меня видос. Я просто сейчас его включу, потому что могу. Правильно? Правильно. Как же я хотел вести стримы, на обычном языке. Ну, так и быть. I have a video promo of this, like pretty cool video. It's a promotional video for uppers for closes.
Переход
Молодец. Нет. Видишь, вертикалочка.
Да. Что ты машешь?
Отлично. Patch 1.1.5.5. In-game event. Some event. October. PvE patch. It will be the big patch for PvE. Finally, guys.
Сезон.
Yes, finally. So first of all, PvE prestige system with unique rewards and tar coins for completing prestiges. So you will be able to earn a little bit of tar coins in PvE prestiging. Thank you. Refer a friend program. I remember that I already told about it, so it will be the whole system, referral system to get your friends in and receive rewards for that. Improvements to spawn mechanics and bot behavior in PvE. Finally, you will receive something more advanced in terms of AI for the PvE. Reward reconnect system. I actually have a video for that. It's not like for PvE only, it's for the whole game, but I have a video for that actually. Let me show it. Fast reconnect. Поехали. Очень кисло. Просто пипец. Оп, смотрите. There's a situation. Server connection lost. Oh my god.
Остановка.
Reconnect. What should I do? Reconnect. Click reconnect. Click. Yes. Click. And reconnection. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 seconds you are in.
15 минут вот так.
10 seconds you are back into the game. So this is the reconnect system. Fast reconnect system that will in dispatch. PvE quality of life improvements. There will be a list of them closer to the release of this PvE patch, but it will be some good stuff, PvE related quality of life features. Technical patch 1.3.0.0. Engine upgrade to Unity 6. Finally. Engine upgrade to Unity 6. Render stack upgrade, allowing us to significantly expand the range of graphic technologies used in the game. This includes DirectX 12, FSR 4.0, OBMB, revamped NVG and thermal imaging effects, and eventually a major visual upgrade to the project as a whole. right now it's a really high priority to make it live, to make this graphical overhaul, and we will have updates later. Updated vegetation visuals and additional performance optimization across all locations. So this is the technical patch. Again, it's not everything that will be in this technical patch, it's just a part of it. Also, Golden Coin streamer event on private servers part 2. Fantastic. October, November. Halloween patch 1.3.5.0. What exactly will be in Halloween? We will see, because I like the idea of zombies, of course. So I don't know. Maybe we will utilize the same approach. Maybe we'll do something else. It also depends on our free time, because all of the manpower will be diverted to seasons, actually, to the second season.
Зомби на лаборатории.
Ну да, типа того. A series of in-game events leading up to the launch of Season 2. And the Streamer Challenge Part 3. December. New Year's patch 1.4.0.0. Launch of the Season 2. We have the theme, как сказать, topic for the next season, but I won't tell it yet because maybe it will change. I like it, but somebody in our team don't like it, and I'm not happy about it. End of line location. It's huge, big location, full location available across all of game modes. It won't be, so it will be an introduction, like single player experience kind of thing. It will be like the introduction for it, but then it will be available as a big location, as a big raid location. New boss, Поводырь. Поводур.
Это собака, что ли?
Собака Поводур. Не надо шутить, вот надо. Я думал пошутить вот это слово, которое похоже, да?
Да.
Ну, непонятно.
Помидор?
Мне кажется, мне нужно
Ты...
заканчивать стримить. Teammate healing, knockdowns and revives, ability to drag an injured teammate, and ability to use medical items on other players. Animated magazine loading.
Да, хотел спросить, а когда?
New Year's patch. Новогодний патч. Basic GPS, and new weapons and gear, including FAMAS and G3. And we already making the FAMAS. I have a screenshot of it. Work in progress. Отстань. Work in progress. А где он? А его, походу, не добавили.
Было.
Да?
Да.
Где? Где? Fast
Ну,
Reconnect.
потыкай.
Нету
Но
его.
они переименованы, это криво.
Нету его.
Тыкай было, тык.
Нет.
Было.
А, вот он. Есть.
Было.
FAMAS.
Ты не тыкай.
So, actually, like you can guess the season topic, season theme, как говорить, them.
Тихо.
Как говорить все?
Говори как-нибудь.
Топик?
Топик?
Честно, клянусь. Говорю,
Честно, все
я
просили
бросил
ФАМАС,
все, я
Саня,
бросил
пока.
пить, курить, я не пьяный, я нормально все.
Честно, все просили ФАМАС.
You can guess the topic. You can guess the topic of the next season 2. We have G3 and FAMAS. Now think. God damn it. Еще тут есть с другой стороны, пожалуйста. Тык.
А потом АЕ? И пока.
Да. Ну вообще обязательно будем делать, обязательно. New customization sets and PMC voices. So regarding PMC voices, I know that you love my voice as a PMC voice.
Скажи что-нибудь.
I will try. А я не помню, что я говорил.
Скажи лабу.
Лабуба. Короче, I will try to make the expanded version for PMC voice of mine. I will say more funny stuff, and again, if you like it, it will be. It won't be free, 100%. It will be with additional price because I will sweat my ass off recording that. Yes. And what else? Preset gear containers for quickly equipping loadouts, reworked raid loading tips, and squad size will be reduced by 4 players. We already said that squad size will be decreased. And this is it for the plans for this year. Again, a lot of content will be in season 2, and a lot of additional events will be on the go during the next half of the year. So this is the plan. Of course, we will start. And we already start working on the whole design and pre-production thing for the DLCs, and most likely we will show you some sneak and peeks, some teasers for the Scav DLC, Scav Live DLC, Toothpaste Live DLC, and Clan System DLC, and 100% we will show you more than that, because we don't want to say about everything right now. And we have a pretty big part of it, Arena, actually. It's pretty cool additions to Arena, and you all will be excited, hopefully, because it's quite cool. So we can actually bring back... we can actually...
Позвать?
Дениса можно позвать. Сказать пару слов. Ну, я просто тоже говорил, что пусть он будет, что зайдет.
Да, он готов.
So we have Denis Ponomarev. He's our UI art lead. Mr. Pudlik, Mr. Bublik, Mr. классный человек, Mr. Борода. He can actually say hi, and he's responsible for the visuals of the Court Breach season. All of these neat icons, all of this glow, the character selection screen that I love, like really good one. And let's have him here. Как дела? Нормально? Все хорошо? Работаем? Работаем.
Вот и он.
Вот и он.
Вот и он.
Добрый.
Денис Пономарев.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
А
Присаживайтесь.
меня увольнять
присаживайтесь.
так не будут, как Мишу тут?
А это его уволили.
Тебя?
Его уволили и приняли. Вот он, вы все его знаете.
Здорово.
What do you think about Court Breach? Я буду переводить сейчас.
Ну, учитывая, сколько я в него вложил, и суммарно вся команда в него вложила, я сейчас очень кайфую от него.
So they put a lot of effort in it, and Denis plays the season by himself too, and this is quite important, that you're building something that you will play on, and it's quite cool. So what is the most noticeable thing? Like, what do you think that you put the maximum amount of love in the seasons regarding the UI design? Что такое самое такое крутое, что прям любви вложил, что тебе больше всего вперло в процессе дизайна, арт-дизайна Court Breach season?
Да вообще все.
Everything. So he likes everything, he put everything, and I actually liked also. We have this really good art on the background. It's quite distorted, but the guys from the art team, they did really good, and we actually established the whole pipeline to create that on the go. So the whole seasonal system is procedural system in regards of game design. We can actually alter it, we can add more seasons, and it's a good thing for us to make Tarkov live forever.
На самом деле вся команда вложилась до такой степени, что прям вообще. Короче, они разъебались на полную, но результат того стоил абсолютно.
So the guys put everything in it, even we can compare it to the level of dedication, release level dedication. So the update itself, the Court Breach update, it's super complex update. It's like 2/3 of complexity of the release version. I will say it like this. So it's pretty important, and we did good. It went pretty smooth, way more smoother than the release. And say thank you, Denis, and God bless Denis, because he actually put a lot of soul and love in it for you guys and for his team, to make all of you and all of us proud that Escape from Tarkov exists. And все, что
Еще же перед сезонами магазин огромный.
and also, yeah, because of this the store and everything, it also was pretty hard task to do, but we needed to do that. So thank you, Dan, он все тебя любят, thank you, говорят, сердечки хреначат.
Не мне сердечки хреначить надо, а команде.
Передашь.
Сердечки скопируешь?
Все скопируют
Да.
до единого.
Да.
Буду пересматривать, копировать.
Санечку,
And also, there is a quite hot chance that Denis will be as a playable character. I mean, face. You will be able to buy his face, most likely with beard.
Да?
Я надеюсь.
Без beard будет странно.
Вообще странно.
And also, it's quite possible that you will have the voice of him too. So
Да?
Да.
Меня, да.
А давай-то тебя добавим тоже.
Не надо. Я стесняюсь.
Ну ладно.
У тебя получилось бы неплохо.
Да ладно.
This is it? Что хочешь еще сказать, интересно?
Да, чё? На самом деле, как и это, да.
Да?
Да, да.
Как будто бы, да?
Thank you very much, Денис. Спасибо и увидимся скоро на просторах интернета.
Так раз арена, значит, надо позвать еще раз Касаткина.
Давайте еще раз Касаткина позовем. So we have a part for arena. We have stuff to show. Really good, like screenshots and even videos. Pretty interesting stuff. And we also have the last thing that I will show you in the end of everything. Это
черный экран, это белый экран.
это daily, это желтый экран, это было, это не было, это тоже не было. Ну и все. ASMR CNG 4K. Нахрен он тут осталось? Непонятно. So, as это, кстати, жопа.
КС как жопа.
Получается, да. Получается, вот так мы попали в ловушку. Говоришь что-то, оп, а, кстати, жопа. Okay, as we speak and wait for Mikhail Kasatkin again, because he is the
Он
lead.
же ворон, он же мастер.
He is the lead of the game design of the arena. I can start explaining stuff regarding arena. So first of all, there will be new battle pass for arena in September, in mid-September or something like that. And it is a lot of cool stuff in there. Really good militaristic
Оделся.
tactical. Отлично, ни хрена себе, ты переоделся.
Ты подготовился. Там мальчик, девочка.
Говно.
Накопил.
Мастихин.
Отлично.
Ну
Okay,
да, я.
we will show battle pass content and
Там стрелочка тыкать.
да я потыкаю. Так.
Так, ну что тут у нас? Контент Battle Pass, тактической карты. И скоро. Ты уже сказал, когда?
Mid-September.
Отлично.
So this is the content of battle pass and tactical map. Уже есть какая tactical map? Что это про что будет?
Да.
Какая?
Лаборатория.
Tactical map will be the lab map. So this is the third tactical map in arena. Очень классные вещи. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff in the next battle pass. Круто. Вообще, хоть прям бери и кради.
Тут написано нет пробития.
Есть.
Ой,
Противогазырь.
противогазы. Красивый.
Наушнички.
Ой,
И поехало еще раз. Ну, короче, нет, вот это.
Другое,
Это
другое.
другое. Это другое. Да.
мальчишки такое любят.
Вот такое еще. Вот такое еще. И вот мое любимое. My favorite one, this one.
Не только твои.
Сейчас
Вообще,
они доедут.
так должен нам как бы прислать уже.
Ну, они не могут. Вот, вообще класс, мой любимый. Короче, супер. So,
Ты же не будешь говорить вот это слово, которое ты мне присылал, чтобы шмотки были лучше?
не, конечно, не буду. Нас
Какой
тогда забанят, да. There will also be a new location. Lab model, блин. Lab реплика. Show location
Ты про
screenshot.
мужа курицы, да, хотел спросить?
Что по поводу... Расскажи что-нибудь, скажи.
Да, а ты покажи скриншоты, и я расскажу. В общем-то, будет определенный ивент и в арене, и в EFT, который связан с репликой лаборатории. Вот. Реф не просто так же сделал эту реплику, по определенной причине. И появится квест.
Okay, so it will be a narrative approach to everything. So we will unlock this, and basically we will follow everything in EFT and Arena as a side quests. The location we will call Lab Replica. Ref built that for some special purpose to replicate Terra Group Labs, and you will be able to fight in there. And it's pretty cool actually. And
Мне очень нравится.
we actually changed the visuals for Arena, and not only visuals, the whole feedback on kills and your deaths and all of that. So we plan to enrich that and make it more appealing, because it's quite important. So it will be more contrast, more like visually enriched, more less colorful, more closer to the Tarkov palette, but pretty well readable.
Вообще, мы планировали, что она будет временной, но она получилась настолько охуенной, что мы ее оставим на постоянку.
Okay, so it planned like a temporary location, but we decided to put it forever in the game, because it's pretty cool actually. Еще какой-то ну это уже дальше прикол.
Давай про главные изменения патча, которые будет.
Да, so the main change of the arena patch, just a second, I will switch back to our perfect scenery like this. So, big thing in September patch is a complete overhaul of the Blast Gang mode, including the addition of all-in match economy. So the mode now will be much closer to the classic CS experience, but with Tarkov gameplay, weapon customization and gear customization. And we have a video, work in progress video for that. But before that or during that video, you can actually say something about it. Here we go.
В общем-то, мы давно планировали переделать Blast Gang, чтобы он стал и как в CS Base Economy, и как в Таркове, то, что вы любите больше всего, это пушки и модификации пушек. В первую очередь, просто сделать режим не просто оказалось, но самое главное, мы добавили возможность кастомизировать каждую пушку, чтобы можно было взъебнуть противника.
Потрясающе. So this is the economy-based mode. Before that, you build up your preset, and you can actually customize your gear and equipment and weapons, and create your own set that later you'll need to purchase on the go in the match as economy-based match. So again, work in progress, but it's already been tested by cyber athletes for a long time, and they're quite happy about everything.
Думаю, да, им нравится, они дают хороший фидбэк. Скоро, в сентябре.
So in September we will have a chance to test it out, because I'm always wanting to have this kind of game mode in Arena. So yeah, the mode is already being actively tested with members of the EFT Arena esports scene. We're currently fine-tuning the economy, shop inventory and balance. After the mode goes live, we will continue adjusting the balance and content based on your feedback. Once we're happy with it, we will launch the ranked season. So right after that, we plan to launch the ranked season. Finally, long-awaited ranked season. I will be playing ranked season 100%. 100% буду.
Я уверен. Если посмотреть, там был баг, но это ничего страшного, просто записали прямо сейчас.
Разберут на баги и скажут, что мы ничего делать не умеем, как обычно. А куда мужчины бегут? Ладно, все.
Ко мне.
Отлично. So another arena information for Q3 and early Q4 2026. Release of the gate location that you play tested on this
Grey
boxing, yeah. Ability to play multiple matches without leaving the server. Ranked seasons, finally. Rework of the daily and weekly task systems. In-game store, including the ability to purchase tactical maps with star coins. And technical issues, of course, the upcoming patch 054, currently planned for the next week. And I mean next week. We will include another batch of fixes and improvements focused on network connection stability with game servers, sound system improvement, and improved hit registration. And this is it. Может, что-то еще скажешь?
Да, много чего есть сказать. Вообще, мы давно задумали Blast Gang новый, и очень долго к нему шли. Мы, кстати, изменили очень сильно подход. Мы сначала делаем тестовый режим, прогоняем его у себя, и потом уже начинаем понимать, как лучше его сделать.
So before we start everything, we awaited that for a pretty long time. We wanted to make a Blast Gang mode properly a long time ago. But before that, we tested it for a pretty long time. So we have prototypes and everything. So we have this prototype part in our pipeline just to make sure that we will get it right. Because the arena itself, it's still like a big polygon for testing different modes and to find the perfect one and make it live and make it available and all of that.
Вообще, мы тестируем очень много прототипов от PvE до...
So we're already testing the PvE mode in Arena. and different kind of special modes.
Но о них я не буду просто
Yeah,
рассказывать.
so it's too early to speak about them, but this mode, I really очень жду, короче, его. Wait for it as the Christmas, actually.
Вообще, еще очень хотели, чтобы я рассказал про везучего и невезучего, но я не буду этого делать. Но самое главное, мы же добавим, мы хотим добавить к следующему сезону нотификации, когда он будет срабатывать, чтобы было понятно, чтобы игроки сами разгадывали.
Okay, so about... А как по-английски будет? Везучий, невезучий. Lucky, unlucky?
Yeah.
About lucky, unlucky perks, there won't be any additional information from the game designer's team, but at least you will have some kind of notification later to just understand what's going on in terms of that. So this is it. Maybe last words you want to say to our players?
Да, в общем-то, спасибо, что вы пишете хорошие слова, плохие слова. Главное, делитесь своим мнением, чтобы мы понимали, на что обратить внимание.
Thank you very much for feedback, for your criticism and bad words and good words. We need to have something to work with, so thank you very much for that.
Так, ну что, я пойду.
Давай, удачи, спасибо. Thanks, Mikhail. Please type thanks, Mikhail, because he's the good guy. He actually spent all of his free time for making the game better for you guys. Bye-bye. Окей, Дамир. Что next? У нас больше ничего нет.
Ну, тогда надо эти вопросы.
It's almost one and a half hour. I can answer Twitter questions really quick for you guys.
На все сразу, быстренько.
Да, все 80 тысяч. Я, кстати, даже так вот просматривал немножко. Okay, so the first question. So I will just read it from the top. Dearest Nikita, this is how we need to start the question, right? Yes. This is how we need to start the question. What are the chances we can be able to break open locks with a crowbar? Good suggestion. We will note it down. So it's not a bad suggestion. I don't know when, but we will note it. We already noted that. The next one. Can weapon mastery actually give something useful, like faster reload, racking, or better handling in general? If we consider to add additional animations, it will be a huge amount of work for everything. But I always thought that we need to add something in specific for the weapon skill mastery. We will think about it. Maybe we will add something that will change something. I don't know. Maybe some procedural stuff, but we will see. Hey, why is Icebreaker more expensive? Why is Lab Loot borked? Why are we making these changes in the game that were never a problem? I can explain. So first of all, it's a seasonal thing, and we just need to slower the progression, because again, the season is the first experience for us too, and of course we need to balance things on the go. And the Icebreaker is basically create this unbalanced part that needs to be toned down. So we will bring back all of the loot a little bit later during the season, but right now it is what it is. So the question from unpack number 2: why did the backstory for some of the traders like Skier got softened? Skier early quest don't read like someone that had a criminal background, and instead read like he's kind of Joker now. Actually, I don't recall that. I need to double check on it, because maybe we have some kind of desynchronization in terms of the lore like this, but I'm quite sure it's not that bad. Also, will we ever be able to walk around our friend's hideout? Maybe play some mini games in there with them, with the underground dealer like poker, blackjack, and all of that. We actually planned something for Scav Live DLC, to have an option for you to party with your Scav friends in Scav hideout. Again, we will see how it will be. Plans for PvE. I already told you that there will be a huge patch for PvE. Will regular PvP PMC be receiving a skill buff? Actually, yes, but it will be a slight buff. Because again, PvP, not seasonal PvP, it's for the long run. You can play it basically for months or even for years. Slowly level it, and that's it. That's totally fine. And even if it's slow, it's totally fine, because it is slow for everybody.
Как носиться с жилетом. Удобно.
Pestil asks, Sex and Tarkov when? It's already there for 10 years in a row. And it's like in both sides, from different sides, like developers with you and developers with developers. It's all ongoing, like madness in this term. Is there a way to make a little easier to get battle pass items, or could you increase the drop rates? As Mikhail noticed, we will increase the rates of documents 100%. Are there any plans to implement seasonal characters in PvE? А у нас будут seasonal characters in PvE?
Не слышал про такое.
Я тоже, I didn't heard about that. For now it will be only a PvP option, but it doesn't mean that it won't be in the future. We will see. But we didn't plan that, especially for this year, because we're quite packed with all the plans. The good question. Can we expect the game to play and look like a AAA title? That's what we really bothered to do, because Unity 6 update and also the whole render stack thing will allow us to make the visuals better, and like we're working on that term. It's quite hard for us because it's a lot of content in Tarkov already, and again, it's a high priority for us to make the game visually better. And actually we test things in arena, and again use that to approve things in terms of visuals, in terms of technology, and get it in Tarkov and vice versa. So it's an ongoing task. Is there a plan to add more pistols? Of course. Okay, it's about court breach progress. Server performance. So regarding server performance, again, it's a kind of big influx of players right now, and also like there was several kind of issues with the data centers right now. It's all like put all together for that. So right now it's fine, but of course if you receive something, if you get like bad connection or something, and if it's massive, I can assure you, like the whole team of admins and all of that, they already work on the solution to that. So please be sure that if everything that goes wrong in that term, we already have this like special forces of admins which will take this situation under control. And yeah, it's a constant process. We adding servers on the go, because again, it's because of influx of players. It's because we have like PvE seasons and all of that. So we adding more servers to that. It's about the rubber banding, it's about disconnects and all of that. So yeah, we need to add more power, and of course we need to check and see what's going on like globally, because for the last couple of days it was some major like degradation on the network, global network, on some areas between like, clusters of servers.
Мне тут тоже вопросик пишут. Будут ли варбелты в Таркове когда-нибудь?
The war belts in Tarkov is it's quite a hard task. We need to remodel or like add additional details and change models of existing as clothing, and it will be pretty hard for us because of all of the intersection and clipping. Maybe there will be some specific clothing that will allow you to wear war belts, not everything, but I don't know. Again, we have a lot of content, and it's quite hard for us to just to redo things and add additional functionality and visual appearance on top of that, because again, it will require a lot of rework.
Thank you.
Achievements. So yeah, there will be changes to the achievement system. They will be stored on your character or profile or something, and it will be like more understandable way to to get the achievements, how we can actually achieve them, and where on which character they will be stored. So it will be like some kind of simplified system for that. More events for PvP. As I mentioned, there will be several events this year. Там очень много вопросов на самом деле. So I have an idea actually. So it's a lot of questions you put in the comment section of my Twitter. I will ask my guys, community managers. They will bring up the most interesting questions all together, and I will answer them as a separate post. And let's do it like this, because it's already pretty hard for me to read all of them. So guys, thank you very much. And yeah, it's a super big, like a lot of comments, a lot of questions, and a lot of different kind of provocative stuff actually also. Actually, yeah, I can answer the last one. It's like 10 questions from Axel, the streamer. First question. Any update on weapon camo skins making it in the main game from Arena? No update yet. Really want to get this into EFT, but again, it is much more content and weapon mods and weapons in the main game, that and we need to do a lot of additional work to make it right. So someday, most likely, it will be in the game in EFT, but I don't plan to do that because it's a lot of content overhaul, and we need to do a lot of content overhaul for the new visuals for the game itself. Any thoughts of an icebreaker being available so early in the season, given high gear pretty early? Yes, this is why we nerfed it. It's the same reason. Number 3, cultist bosses, Oni, Ghost, and Harbinger. On nighttime would be pretty cool. Small spawn chance. We'll see. Would you want to see seasonal perks make more difference? Perk that gives infinite stamina, but your duration consumes is 5x on or immunity to bleeds and fractures, but cannot use any steams. Yes, so we want to add more of this drastic and more, let's say, dramatic perks for that.
Знаешь, что еще спрашивают? АК-9 когда-нибудь добавят?
АК-9, ни хрена себе. Можно?
9 на 39 у меня патрончик.
Я понял, да.
Коротенький такой.
Возможно. Number 5. Any updates on Tarkov phone companion app using Hideout to do crafts from your phone? No updates yet for that, but right now we're building the whole mobile team that will allow us to have capacity to make this kind of applications, because right now we don't have anyone, and we don't want to hire additional team or something. We want to do it in-house. Number 6. Any plans to add in Black Division and seasonal quest into permanent PMC servers after the season ends? Actually, quite possible, yes. RUAF patrolling different maps still planned? Yes. Number 8. Spectator's camera is working pretty well in EFT. Any plans to add desk cam, some sort of PvE review, maybe after the raid ends? Yes, actually, we want to add like delayed footage or some kind that you will receive it later to see how you died. Again, it actually breaks the immersion and the whole like realism, but I know guys, you're waiting for that for infinite amount of time, so maybe we will just edit and we can call it the game условность как? Game условность. Условность of the game. Number 9. Muzzle devices removing muzzle flash still planned? Yes. Number 10. Labs is becoming darker and darker the more raids you play. Shadows bug. Yes. Да, у нас такой есть баг? Да, скорее всего, у нас такой баг есть точно. И we will address that. Pretty big and pretty good questions actually, by the way, Axel, so thank you for that. Again, I will collect all of the interesting ones and I will answer them in a separate post, like Q&A session. We can do it separately. I will find time to do that. It's a lot of questions, a lot of functionality in there, and again, a lot of new players coming in and a lot of old players coming in and a lot of old streamers start to stream the game. This warms our hearts that 10 years in a row, number 1, Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov 2. Поехали. Return to Tarkov. Убийца Таркова. Tarkov. Yeah, regarding the fragmentary order. Fragmentary order, again, just for those who are following the whole thing, planning the gameplay trailer reveal, it won't be too long. So, yeah.
А мы, кстати, тут еще хотим показать кое-что.
Yes, we will have something special to show in the end. And also, I have small remarks regarding this, like the new players, the old players, and all of you guys who managed to get in the seasons for a long time. For example, if you weren't there for a long time and you got back in, and you came to Papa Tarkov and started to play the game once again, I have a small remarks. So first of all, there have been no wipes in the game since release. So where you have PvP character and you don't have wipes over there. So it's consistent, persistent character, and you can play without losing any progress there. It will be forever like this. Don't forget about it. Second, PvE is available and can be purchased as a separate add-on, even with the standard edition. So if you want to play PvE, you don't need to spend a lot on the bigger and hard edition, all of that. You can just purchase standard edition and the PvE upgrade, and that's it. Number three we will not say. It's pretty important and sensitive information. Yeah. Number 4, you can fully complete the game. Finally, don't forget about it. So we released the game and you can actually complete an Escape from Tarkov. I will post the updated counts, how much people completed different endings and all of that. It's not much actually, but a lot. But still, guys, don't forget about it. You can complete it solo, you can complete it with your friends. And this is pretty cool stuff actually. Much respect for those who completed that, and I know that you share your final screenshots with the końcówka with ending, and you tag me, and it's always huge respect for me that you completed the game. This is really cool. So yeah, I treat it as some kind of achievement, lifetime achievement or some kind. Number 5. The game is available on Steam. Don't forget about it too. Number 6. You shouldn't, and it's not a mandatory for you to play on lowest settings in the game, because you can check streamers. I know that you're checking streamers. They usually play on the lowest setting. I hate that. The game looks like shit on lowest settings, and of course in the highest settings it looks better. A little bit better, but that's what we're working on right now. But again, don't forget that you can crank up the settings a little bit, because it's a GPU dependent thing, and all of the FPS. Actually, we brought in that Streets FPS, and you guys didn't mention that we actually increased the Streets performance.
Ну да, там у меня вообще до 60, вообще там 70-80.
Я когда руками сильно трясу, у меня еще и щеки трясутся, понимаешь? Вот так вот просто. У меня тут вена.
Если на 5 просядет, заметят. На 20 вырос.
We did it for you. We actually almost died, optimized the streets, and we actually utilized pretty cool experimental thing that we will use on the different locations. I'm not sure about the expansion of streets. Let's wait for it. And this is it. Yeah, this is a small reminder that you can complete the game. I think we have almost 800 quests in the game, side quests. And also we have 2 storyline quests. They are still not in the game at the moment. One that's a favorite quest of mine. I really like them. Hopefully we will be able to sneak them in, because they have a lot of additional functionality, a lot of single player kind of feel. I don't know when exactly we will get in. We decided to tie them into the DLCs, but then the whole seasonal concept got redesigned, so maybe we will tie that to the seasons. We'll see. And the last thing that we wanted to share with you guys, we finally recorded a pretty big part of the dev stories and the story behind the Tarkov development. And we can show the first part. It's in Russian, but with subtitles.
А полностью будем смотреть?
Да, просто врубим и все.
Вау!
Да, вот, я там буду говорить, вот, я там не такой классный, я там вообще упиташ, вот, я смотрю на себя и думаю, капец, сейчас мне получше, я перестал жрать, вот, и, потому что надо, чтобы не писали всякие редиски, всякую фигню в комментах. Okay, so this is special video. This is the last thing that we wanted to show you for today. Yeah, I'm just checking Blast Gang. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, the story, the interesting part, insights, some interesting concept art, even footage, rare footage of the first version of Tarkov is in there. So let's give it a shot and watch that. After that, we will return back, say some last words, last but not least, and yeah, this is it for today. Let's go. Было это вот всегда в сердце, вот это все, хардкор какой-то, вот этот вот реализм, потому что для меня игры, шутеры были всегда воплощением, так сказать, себя, максимум иммерсии ты можешь получить, когда ты от первого лица ходишь, ты прям ощущаешь себя этим персонажем, ты переживаешь его боль, и поэтому для меня шутер от первого лица это был конкретный и четкий шаг к направлению в сторону реализма и хардкора, и там суперреализма. Поэтому мне шутеры всегда нравились. И когда появились всякие игры, типа, более-менее, там, какие-то военные тактические симуляторы, такие Operation Flashpoint, там, такие армы, Сталкер. Ну, Сталкер это не тактический симулятор, но там, по крайней мере, было вот это вот ощущение, там реализм и иммерсия достигалось открытым миром, или там псевдооткрытым миром. Это было круто. Потом DayZ еще был какое-то время, мод сначала. Все это, оно создавало такие предпосылки для того, что хочется сделать то, что я буду кайфовать играть, и мне подобные чуваки, любители такого, будут кайфовать играть. Собственно, так и возникла идея сделать серьезный проект, суперреалистичный, синглплеерный проект, целый мир, в котором не будет никакой фантастики явной, в котором будет все основано на том, что мы сейчас имеем, там, развивая там, немного в недалекое будущее. Так как мне всегда нравились плохие концовки в фильмах, постапокалипсис и прочий тлен, я вот это все дело завязал на то, что все будет плохо, но типа человечество пытается трепыхаться и как-то спасти этот мир. И вот была сделана основа сюжета, и все стало это развиваться. Ну и, соответственно, так как я всегда хотел... Я тогда еще не делал игры, но хотелось их делать. И поэтому я думал, что, блин, я вот сейчас не то, что накоплю денег, нет, я типа сейчас сделаю типа демку. Я помню, так как мне нравился Crysis, я первый, наверное, редактор серьезный, который начал осваивать это CryEngine. И я пытался что-то сделать на нем, и было круто, интересно, и передавало весь стилек, вот, который хотелось. И поэтому возникла идея, что мы сейчас опишем этот весь мир, мы запилим демку, найдем инвестора, найдем всего лишь $2,5 миллиона. Вот. Ну и, соответственно, все, и начали это все делать. Показывали инвесторам, это было смешно вообще. Ну, в смысле смешно. Это было не смешно, это было грустно. Им. Нет, не им. Это в целом было грустно, как ситуация. И я в какой-то момент понял то, что ну и ладно, будем делать что-то другое. Точнее, не что-то другое, а в рамках этой вселенной начали развивать концепцию, что можно сделать быстрый шутер какой-то. А как раз тогда было Unity с технологией браузерной игры. Мы поняли, что это наш шанс сделать что-то прикольное. Ну и тогда родился Contract Wars, который уже был в рамках вселенной Rush 2028, но как предыстория.
Меня зовут Александр, но все называют меня Киба, анимейшн директор. Но по факту я предпочитаю называть себя командир аниматоров. Ну, изначально-то идея вся была вообще зайти в геймдев как бы сразу с большим крупным проектом, нарративно, синглплеерно, RPG-шутерной частью. Но денежек на это не было, связей на это не было, был только талант и способности, и все. Поэтому пришлось сначала Никите Васильевичу другими проектами заняться. Возможно, когда-нибудь, я надеюсь, мы к этому еще вернемся.
Contract Wars вообще дал нам все, что мы имеем, по факту. Первое, что он нам дал, конечно же, это деньги. Так как нам не дали ничего никто, мы решили, что мы за 3 месяца заклепаем быстро Contract Wars и заработаем на нем денег на синглплеерный проект. Я тогда уже знал, что это на самом деле чепуха, вот, потому что невозможно это было сделать. Но, тем не менее, как бы всегда вот это прослеживается в нашей разработке спустя 10 лет, а в общей сложности 15 лет. Когда риск просчитан, нет вот этого ощущения сбывшихся мечт и магии какой-то. Поэтому очень часто мы, и в том числе и я, принимаем различные решения, которые имеют риск, возможно, даже неоправданный и непредсказуемый. Поэтому Contract Wars мы делали с таким же подходом. Мы вообще нахрен не знали, что мы делаем. Никакого опыта. Ни в 3D-разработке, ни в чем. До этого я делал тактическую пошаговую стратегию отжать мобилу, она же «Уличные войны 3». Ну и все, мы начали это делать, игра не приносила денег вообще. То есть я, по сути дела, я жил, я оплачивал даже частично зарплаты пацанов своими накоплениями предыдущей работы. Вот. Денег было очень мало. Вот. Очень мало. Ну, так получилось.
Когда меня позвали в компанию, я спросил, а чем я там буду заниматься? Он сказал, научим чему-нибудь. Я пришел и начал моделить пушки. Собственно, моя первая пушка была Спас-12, потом Кольт Питон, ППШ. В общем, штуки 4 я успел сделать. А на тот момент не было аниматоров в компании. Все анимации делались на аутсорсе. Вот. А так как я пушки к тому времени уже и так очень сильно любил, мне сказали, попробуй анимации, я попробовал. И вот теперь мы здесь. Если ты знаешь, что делать с пушкой, и ты как бы освоил софт, то анимация это только чувство вот, как оно должно быть. Плюс баланс. КВ релизнулся спустя там полгода, как я пришел, и потом мы только контент делали. Анимации. Лучшее время было. Не, анимация это там отстой, если смотреть сейчас. Но если смотреть с точки зрения того времени, вообще в целом, в сетевых шутанах, и тем более браузерных, как бы мое почтение. Все было сделано отлично, но сейчас я просто сейчас периодически играю в КВ. Он жив до сих пор. Народ играет. Мне когда нужно куда-то как-то отвлечься, я ночью запускаю и играю.
Ну и вот, и все. И там мы начали развивать идеи, тестировать идеи. Не то, чтобы какие-то новые идеи. Ничего мы нового не тестировали. На самом деле использовали такие достаточно понятные эти паттерны, темплейты разработки подобных игр. Просто вот возникала идея, как это сделать, мы ее делали. А оказалось, что именно так и делают. Или так не делают. Ну, то есть это был чисто такой экспромт, с чистой воды. Опыт, он не использовался. Вообще. Мной он использовался. Ну, наверное, это самое главное. Мной он использовался. Потому что EFT абсолютно другой проект. Команда была человек 25-30 уже. Я тогда жил в этой квартире, я помню. То есть я там спал, просыпался, работал, так вот. Вот я вот в этом цикле жил, но я параллельно еще тогда и поигрывал в игры. Я тогда играл в DayZ, и я тогда играл в онлайн. Прям плотно. И у меня возникла такая мысль о том, что, тут уже вовсю делают игры нахрен, которые вот я хочу делать. Выживач, какие-то пушки, что-то там носится по лесу, круто. Вот это ощущение вот этого выживача и ощущение синглплеера. И я реально помню отчетливо эту мысль о том, что надо уже начинать что-то делать. Надо какой-то замутить survival мод для Contract Wars. Мы тогда делали завод для Contract Wars. Быстрая десматч-карта. Это планировалось как десматч на заводе. У меня возникла мысль о том, что раз у нас есть новая локация, давайте сделаем как. У нас, в принципе, есть всякие гаджеты в Contract Wars. Сонар, Mortar Strike, пушки, аптечку можно придумать. Давайте раскидаем эти предметы по локации вместе с пушками и с патронами. Потом в них есть таймер обратный, и их задача потом по рандомно открывшемуся выходу выйти. Кто вышел, тот и молодец. Соответственно, никто не знает, кто на карте. Вот. Все.
Мы возьмем карту завод, ЧВКшники грузятся на завод, и у них нету нифига. То есть ты можешь загрузиться там условно с пестиком, у кого-то там будет 3 патрона, у кого-то 7 патронов, кто-то может быть там, энный рандом. И ты должен все добро добыть на этом заводе, снарядиться, всех вынести и выйти с локации. Вот такой вот режим. Ну и, собственно, мы изначально и делали его как режим. Но просто там все как снежный ком настолько начало наваливаться. Появлялись новые фичи, в Unity новые технологии появлялись. Ну и там одно на другое наложилось. Во-первых, Unity перестал поддерживаться браузерами. А во-вторых, сам проект разросся мясом настолько, что он не влезет ни в какой браузер. То есть это пришлись бы очень долгие подгрузки и т.д. и т.п. И на картохе бы не запускалось бы, о чем мы все прекрасно знаем. Ну, то есть, нет, там эволюция прямо началась прям как в фильме «Эволюция». То есть это был совсем, режимчик, а выросло все прям вообще в непредсказуемое нечто. Да, и, собственно, Мимас этот завод готов на 90%, потому что завод в своем вообще в самом первом виде, это была аж карта для КВ. Да, она была чуть получше качества, но все еще была карта для КВ, и потом его все еще улучшали. Найти бы билд тот самый первый.
Говорю, давайте сделаем прототип, это будет такой survival мод, типа выживач. Кровотечение добавим, еще какую-нибудь фигню, чтобы это было, типа другой геймплей. И на базе Contract Wars пусть делают. Но ко мне подошли, чуваки, 2 ведущих программиста, и сказали, мы что-то, не хотим это делать на Contract Wars, Мы хотим это сделать совершенно по-новому вообще. То есть прототип сделать вообще отдельно, как отдельный проект. Идет через недели 1,5-2, они вот его представили. На карте завод. Цвет там на ней сделал, там текстуры. Господи, я помню, прям долго ее делал. Вселенная нам помогала тогда, конечно, потому что мы сделали достаточно быстро. Просто очень быстро потом начало все обрастаться, вся концепция сюжетом. Стали клепать предметы, стали клепать пушки. Очень быстро. И очень много народу переключилось на эту тему. Ну, во-первых, диздок я там написал буквально за неделю-полторы, базовый. Там был практически весь функционал описан. Я очень быстро написал его. И все. Потом был составлен список, там, помню, на первую итерацию, на вторую. У меня до сих пор все эти списки есть. И потихонечку начали все это выполнять, заполнять. Карты были продуманы, на самом деле, все уже, в смысле, названия были уже продуманы примерно, какие они будут.
У нас как такового, у нас был только, мяско диздок. А все остальное, давайте так попробуем. А будет классно, если мы сможем менять положение тела в пространстве. Давайте сделаем. Бац, фича. А пусть у нас будет не одна неполадка, а 4. Случается в жизни, случается не в одной. Мы не думали, что как это выглядит в других играх. Мы просто делали и все.
Okay, guys, that was it, and will be more parts of that dev stories, dev blog. It will be released on the YouTube shortly, and it will contain much more interesting stuff regarding Tarkov and all of that. Because 10 years, it's a quite big. So this is it. And I guess this is it for today. Thank you for coming, and almost 2 hours that we spent on all of that. Again, thank you for coming. Thank you for checking out Court Breach Season 1. Again, it's available. It's limited. So please participate and try to unlock all the stuff, because the next season will be different with different rewards and all of that. And yeah, thank you for helping us building the community, Tarkov community, and the whole extraction shooter genre. And yeah, it will be more to come. Huge plans for Tarkov this year and next year. We won't stop. A lot of stuff to do. And yeah, also preparing the new experience for you with Fragmentary Order. And it doesn't mean that it will replace Tarkov or some kind. No, it's just a new experience, the passageway to the future, how I called it. But yeah, there will be more information regarding that. Maybe there will be totally separate stream about it, unrelated. But again, it's me who doing that, and I just want to make games. I just want to make you happy. I just wanted to create the new experience. I just want to make it all in time. As long as I'm still breathing, I want to do that, because life is short. You need to be fast and efficient. So thank you very much for coming. Keep grinding in your games, in your lives. The grind is an option for you to live your life better and better and better. This is how we roll. We're grinding for your experience, for your happiness. And yeah, we are one of the main dealers, or dopamine dealers for you. So yeah, again, don't be super hard on us, don't be super hard on me. I can feel everything. And yeah, sometimes I can feel that you guys got killed or something went wrong in the game, and you always blame me. But that's fine, I'm here for 10 years in a row, so that's totally fine. So yeah, we can rate someone, but I'm not sure. Maybe we can keep it as it is without any kind of rates. And just end the stream for the sake of nothing, like when we can say it like this. So thank you very much for coming. У тебя твиттер есть?
Нет.
Нет, на Мирке нет твиттера. Подписывайтесь на мой твиттер.
Да,
Nick Janburn, the Twitter of mine, the x.com. I share insights over there also. And of course our Battlestate Games Twitter and Escape From Tarkov Twitter. Please be the first who will know all of the new stuff. Thank you very much. God bless, and have a nice evening, night, day, midday, week, months, and life. Love you. Bye bye.